I mean, no offense to the folks down in Arizona. That's a state trying to protect themselves, but they don't have it half as bad as they do on the Mexican side. With car bombs and IEDs, I mean, it's like Iraq over there.
The economy in America has already pushed a lot of people out. I mean, there's a lot of people who have migrated back out of some states, Colorado and other states, because the economy is bad. The problem is now they say, I'm leaving America because the economy is bad, and they get to Mexico and they say, well, I'm just going to get killed. So do I want to go back across the border? I mean, I think that's an issue of vital national security that I think everybody's missing right now. I mean, we're arguing over Iraq and North Korea and Iran, but in the end, I mean, a famous Missourian, General Pershing, was the one that led everybody, into Mexico, led the army into Mexico to deal with exactly what's going on there now. Of course, that was 1906 or so, but at the same time, this is a serious issue.
You also, if you take away incentives and say, okay, there's no medical care, there's no school, there's no none of these things for illegals. Okay, if that happens, then you just create a subculture of thieves and just a kind of a third world style subculture.
Immigrants are not, they're a subclass. I mean, it's like a caste system in India almost, where
yes.
only you have to be part of this group in order to receive this. I wish I had the answer to that. I just don't.
I mean, if you took away kids going to public schools or healthcare or whatever, they'd still be coming for the jobs because it's economic is the issue. So what you got to really do is make it possible for businesses to screen and make sure that their workers are legal citizens, and also punish the ones who knowingly violate that law. Because I mean, there's several things in place that allow companies to check, but there's also several things in place that prohibit them from checking a second time or running it through a different system. I know in Mississippi, for instance, specifically, if you run the workers' information once and a new system comes out, you're not allowed to run it through a second time.
I mean, it's not like it's hidden. I mean, this is in plain sight. I mean, if the federal government, if they've got the agents to go and say, excuse me, I'm driving down Highway 1 in California, or whatever, Highway 101, you know what, I need to see your car, or I'm going to go on those fields and I'm going to do surprise inspections in these farms. Now, I hate to say this, but I think President Bush had an idea, which is not, I think is what you would probably have to do is, you've got to have an immigrant worker system if you're going to allow people to come up and work legally. Those people will pay taxes. If they want to come up here with their kids, then they are paying taxes and they're paying for the schools and they are part of the system. And they can still send their money back home to the families in the barrio of Guadalajara if they want to. That's fine. But, I mean, it's a system.